Hey, Rana. Where are you? I told you that your dad's life was in danger before, didn't I? Why are you still not at the hospital? Where even are you in a situation like this anyways?
Huh? Why do you keep repeating yourself? I already got the message already. Look, Terry, you don't need to panic that much, okay? Most of these things are false alarms anyways, since doctors just love to make the biggest deal out of everything. Just forget it all. The hospitals are out just to take our money. I'm sure he'll walk it off in no time. Just relax.
Huh? Are you listening to yourself? This is your father we're talking about. How can you be so heartless?
Well, from the messages this morning, I heard that he was up in the mountains or something. But I'm sure he'll be okay. He'll be just as energetic as ever in the morning. Don't you worry.
What are you talking about? Why can't you have any empathy? You won't be saying that when you see the condition your dad is in. I guarantee that much.
Oh, it'll be fine. It totally will be.
Oh my God. Just hurry up and come to the hospital. I'm being serious. You're his daughter, for God's sake. He needs you the most now more than ever. Just do what you can to get here as soon as you can.
Nah, I'm good. I'm enjoying myself right now at the club. The night is just getting started, too. There's no way in the world I'm leaving now.
Rana, I can't believe you're like this.
You know, if you ruin my vibes anymore, I can start thinking about divorcing you. There's so many other guys that want me as their wife anyways.
Stop being an idiot.
Wait, I just said that on a whim, but I mean, the option is definitely out there. You've been a real pain recently from how annoying you are about me going out.
Wait, Rana, now's not the time for this.
Anyways, I need to go. My friends are all waiting and stuff, so can you not contact me tonight? Okay. Bye now.
Wait, you're with someone right now? Who is it?
I'm at a club. I wouldn't be there alone. Duh. And besides, it's someone you don't even know. There's no point telling you their name.
Hold on a second.
Ugh, you're so annoying. I'm gonna block you if you don't stop. Just leave me alone. You're ruining my vibes.
Take this seriously, Rana. I'm not joking around. Damn it, you really did block me.
Hey, it's Harry. I had something I needed to talk about, so I unblocked you. But don't get the wrong idea. I'm still not over the fact that you were really annoying to me that other night. Oh, but I guess you'd be at work now, wouldn't you? I suppose I'll have to wait until tonight for your response then. Ugh, I suppose. What can you do? But whatever. I'll tell you now since it's on my mind. Guess what? I now have a giant crush on someone. Aren't you curious who it could be? Well, you're gonna have to wait. I can't be spoiling you on that just yet. Oh, but I suppose crush isn't really the right word for my situation if I think about it. I mean, he knows about my feelings already, so... Guess what? A girl can only have one husband. So I'm afraid you're gonna have to go now. Super sorry. This is the only way it'll work. I don't really know the deets on how divorce works when it comes to the money and stuff, so I'll leave all of that up to you. Anyways, I felt bad, so I went ahead and got the papers organized. They're all on the table. I did my part. Now it's your turn, darling. You better send those documents in soon. Like I said, I'll leave the payments up to you. Hey, you can't complain to me about that. You make more than I ever could. Besides, I'm sure you want this to go smoothly just as much as I want it to. Though aren't you glad we didn't end up having a child? God, that would have been a pain if we had to take a kid into consideration. I'm glad our divorce can end without any drama whatsoever. Okay, bye now. I am expecting results, honey.
Rana, why did you unblock me just to say all of that? I can't believe you. Let's put aside that you want to get divorced for a second. I can't believe that you were trying to discuss something that serious over text. Though I guess I should have seen this coming with how often you would go out these days to clubs and all of that. Not to mention times where you wouldn't come back until the next morning. Of course there was another man in your life. And you didn't even bother to show up to the hospital to give your dad a visit. How lacking are you in respect? I don't get it at all. Ugh, I'm probably talking into the void, aren't I? I mean, you've probably already blocked me if I'm being honest. And no matter how many times I try and call you, you won't even answer either. I doubt you're going to end up seeing any of this, but I'm just going to say everything that's on my mind to get it all off my chest now. Your father passed away that night, you know? In fact, today was his funeral, coincidentally. You'd regret the fact that you didn't show up to see him now, won't you? I heard the news from his brother, your uncle. I still can't believe all of this ended up happening. I'm sure he tried to reach out to you too, but knowing your personality, you probably have him blocked on your phone. Just look at yourself. Your mother passed away 5 years ago, and now you couldn't even show yourself to witness the final moments of your dad. You're going to hate this, but I've shown this entire conversation to everyone in your family, and they're planning on never talking to you again. In fact, I don't want to hear from you either. I'll do as you said, and send in those divorce papers by tonight. Even if you ever want to come back, just note that I will not be giving you a place to stay.
Heya! It's been forever, hasn't it, Terry? Already a year! Oh, how time flies. I was thinking maybe I'll forgive you now and I could be your wife again if you wanted to. But do you live in the same house? Or did you move somewhere? I don't really want to visit my family or anything, though. I mean, it's just kind of awkward at this point when they hate my guts. Anyways, I think we should get back in touch first and see how things go. It'll be good for the both of us. I mean, I know you still love me. But yeah, if you moved somewhere new, send that address over to me when you have the time. Oh, wait, I guess you'd still be at work during this time, wouldn't you? Let me know when you see this. Oh, yeah, and I'm in the area right now, so we can meet up tonight if you're up for it. I'm staying at Atlas Hotel near Southern Station. It's just up the road from the city center. You can always visit me too if that's easier. I'll be here for like a week or something, just organizing things. But I'm struggling a bit with money at the moment, so I'd really appreciate it if you could hit me up within the week. Anyways, bye now. Hey, Terry? I didn't get any response from you after yesterday. But I saw that you read all of my messages, so I'm guessing you understand my situation now, right? I'd really appreciate it if you could take time out of your busy schedule to get back to me. Oh, and be sure to shoot me that new address of yours. I'm more than happy to be your wife again. I mean, I know how much you'd want that, darling. I'll be waiting.
I'm sorry to bother you at this hour. I'm Maxwell. This is the number of Rana's ex-husband, Terry, right? I'd appreciate it if you could respond to me when you have the time. Thanks. Oh, right, yeah, that's me. I don't think I know any Maxwells, though. Are you someone from my work or something? Well, I got your contact information from Rana, you see. I just needed to reach out about something. In fact, I don't even know where to begin when there's so much to talk about. Or should I say, apologize about. If you have the time now, I'd greatly appreciate it if we could go through it together. Oh, okay. Yes, I'm fine to talk right now. What's the issue? Well, to start off, I should be as transparent as I can with you. I was the one dating Rana until very recently. Huh? Wait, you were? I'm sure there's a ton of emotions you're going through right now, like how much you don't want to talk to me. But please, listen until the end. See, I didn't know that Rana had a previous marriage. She hid all of that from me throughout the time we were together. Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that, I suppose. I'd prefer it if we could both talk in person when you have some time off. But would that be acceptable for you? I'm very flexible and I'm willing to choose the day that is the most convenient for you. Right, yeah, I suppose this would be better to talk about in person. There's a ton I want to ask about, too. I just want to confirm a few things with somebody before we meet up, so could you give me a little bit of time? I'll contact you again within the next 24 hours. Not a problem at all. I'll be waiting for your response. Thank you for giving me your time.
Hey! Terry! I want to know your new address. Pretty please. I'm telling you, I'm staying at the hotel in town right now. We can meet up whenever you're free. I'm free whenever. So just respond already. Please. I'm waiting, okay?
Hi, Terry. Thank you for coming out to meet me today. I really appreciate that you took time out of your busy schedule to sort all of this out. Oh, don't mention it. I needed to learn all of this information just as much as you from the looks of it. You really helped me out there. I'll deal with everything from here on out. If you could be on standby just in case anything happens, I'd greatly appreciate that. Of course. I'll do anything I can to help. Oh, and please go through with everything I told you to do today. You need to make sure Rana can't contact you anymore. That means moving to a different area as soon as you can and changing your phone number. I know it's a lot, but she's the type that will track you down the moment she needs your help. Yes, I'll get started on all of that. I truly believe it's my responsibility to get all of that done, so you don't need to feel bad about any of this. I'm sorry for taking your time through all of this. Thank you for dealing with all of the crucial parts of this whole situation.
Hey! I'm getting sick of waiting, Terry. You need to respond to me. I'm starting to really run low on money, you know. I need you. You're all I have. And I know you want me too. You still love me, don't you? I'll get married the moment you meet up with me. I promise. The days go by and the money in my bank account just keeps going down. I have to use like $50 a day just for the fees to stay here, let alone my food expenses too on top of that. I think I only have like 3 days left before I go completely broke. Oh, right. I completely forgot to tell you something super important. I'm not with that jerk that I was dating before, by the way. I forgot to clear that up with you, didn't I? You know, the dude that pushed himself onto me, which caused me to get a divorce with you in the first place. Oh, no wonder you weren't responding to me. You still thought I was a taken woman trying to hit on you. But don't worry. You can get back with me whenever you like. And I'd love to be with you. All you have to do is send a message and I'll be yours. Terry, you need to understand. I'm running really, really low on money. And I'm getting super bored of living at this hotel. Not to mention, all of this food is so bland tasting now. Please respond. I promise I'll make it all worth it. I'm really gonna be in trouble since I'm almost broke. Please, I don't have any choice but to leave this hotel today. So come pick me up. I'm begging you. Terry, why are you leaving such a young, gorgeous girl like me to rot like this. If you don't respond, I'm going to have to go back to my dad's house, and I want to avoid that at all costs. He's going to give me so much trouble for everything I've done. Babe, you're the only one I can rely on now. Oh, but if I do end up going home to him, I'll have to tell him that I've gotten back together with you. So please get those marriage documents ready, okay? Hey, you need to listen to this. My dad's house isn't there anymore. He has moved somewhere completely different or something.
Huh? Yeah, I guess he wouldn't be there anymore.
Oh, Terry! I'm so glad you finally saw my messages. How long I've waited for you to respond to me. What took you so long?
Oh, I just needed to talk to you about something, so I contacted you. That's all it is.
Wait, before that. I went all the way back to the neighborhood that my parents lived in, but it's all just barren land now. Where's the house my dad lived in? I have no clue when he even did all of this. I can't just get in contact with him through text either. Please, if you know where he moved to, I need you to let me know.
Right. So I guess that message never got to you since you blocked me when I was telling you the bad news.
What bad news? When did I block you?
Oh, just a year ago from now, I'd say. It was during the whole confrontation when you wanted to get a divorce. During that time, there was a crucial thing that happened which I told you about. But I guess you never found out, huh?
What is it? Tell me, please.
You just so happened to have blocked my number during the day of your dad's funeral. Rana, you blocked most other people in your family to distance yourself, didn't you? No wonder the news never got around to you. Your father died and you never found out because you were too selfish that you kicked your entire family out of your life. I remember it too. You blocked me for the entirety of that duration, then unblocked me just to tell me about the divorce. And then you went back to blocking me again. But everyone, from family to friends, knew about this all happening. The only one out of touch was you. And guess what? I told everyone at the funeral that you were treating this whole situation as a joke.
Huh? You didn't. I thought I couldn't get in contact with a bunch of people after that. But are you telling me that they have me blocked all of this time?
That's exactly right. Oh, and by the way, I met up with your ex-boyfriend. I'm sure you remember Maxwell from before.
Huh? Wait, you met him? Why do you know about him?
He was the one that reached out to me. I didn't do any digging on my end.
No way.
He was with you for nearly a year, and during that time, he always thought that you had something that you were hiding underneath all of those lies. And that suspicion grew more and more as the days went by. So in order to put an end to all of this, he ended up paying a detective agency.
Why would he go that far?
Well, whatever the case, he was able to find out about me and my contact details too.
No. Why did he betray my trust like that?
You lied to Maxwell, saying that you had never been married and were thinking of being with him going forward. But after a while, those lies weren't strong enough to fool even him. And you were charmed straight away throughout the whole thing that you immediately decided to cut me out of the picture with those divorce papers.
Well, I mean, can you blame me? Maxwell was such a hottie. Not to mention he worked in a super high-end company.
You really are gross all the way till the end, aren't you?
Huh? Why do you need to word it like that? I'm literally emotionally wrecked right now since Maxwell decided to cut ties with me, you know? And then I go home to my dad's house because I had no other choice, and the whole place doesn't exist anymore. Not to mention, I just learned that my own father is now dead. And then you decide to call me out on all of my actions? Don't you have any dignity at all?
This all could have been handled much better if it wasn't for you messing it all up, you know. Why are you trying to paint me as the victim? You're the one that doesn't have a fraction of dignity here.
Why does all of this happen to me? Why won't you marry me again? You used to love me back then.
No, I'm good. I didn't have any intention to remarry you from the very beginning.
Why, though?
You're acting like you have no clue what you did. You should be self-aware about all of the awful things you've done.
Huh? But
Well, should we just leave everything up to your uncle then? Would that be easier?
My uncle? Where did that come from?
Oh, you'll see. See, I told him that you were going to show up in your old neighborhood sometime today. I'm sure he'll be heading down soon enough.
Wait, no! I hate him! He's such a pain to deal with!
Well, what can I say? It's out of my power at this point. You'll have to talk your way out of this one if you don't want to deal with him. Though I think someone like you who doesn't know what they've done might learn a thing or two from strict discipline.
No, please. You can't do this to me!
And I've already told him about the divorce money you owe me.
Wait, what? Why would I owe you money for that? You paid it all off, remember?
Oh, but I was planning to get it out of you one day. And I suppose today is the day that can happen. You can't blame me. You were the one that caused this marriage to fall apart. Well, have fun working under your uncle and paying off that money. Maybe you'll learn a thing or two about respecting others after that.
Wait, no. You can't leave me. Please, I'll do anything.
After I received the final message from Rana, she ended up running off trying to avoid confronting her uncle. But she got caught by him as he had been laying low on standby as he was expecting this to happen from the very beginning. And after that, I got in talks with my lawyer, who I had come to know, and we discussed the payments that Rana was going to now owe me. But it doesn't end there. Because not only did she need to pay me off for her irresponsibility, but Maxwell did the same where he sued her for lying to her about her marital status. Which means she's now indebted to 2 people, and she barely has money for herself too to top it off. Her uncle is forcing her to go through it all too, where he told her that she needed to pay all of that off in order to gain forgiveness from her past father. And now she's being monitored by him as she works away her life day after day, crying her way through it all, just hoping for it all to end.